Welcome to Ready Set RC, and today guys we are fired up. Why? At the time of this video we got football and another mini Losi LMT, and wow, this one I've been waiting for. This is the one I've been waiting for. I wanted the zombie. As much as Bari is so in tune with the RC community and the custom monster trucks that he's made, more so of those 8 scale and larger, I am so happy to finally see a mini zombie released. This is cool, guys. This is really, really cool. It's not gonna mean much if you're not into the Monster Jam series, if you're not a big fan of Monster Jam. It's not gonna be big to you. You're gonna think it's more toyish, nothing that great. But for us guys who are huge on Monster Jam, loving the Monster Jam stuff, we're enjoying this release, and I'm looking forward to seeing what else they're going to come out with. But we're going to talk about this one. I've already had videos on the Son of a Digger and also the Megalodon prior to this. For you guys that are not aware of the other mini LMTs that have been released, we've seen the Grave Digger, Son of a Digger, Megalodon, and now the Zombie. These trucks come fully ready to run, and what does that mean? These trucks come fully built out. There is nothing you're going to need to do with them. They come with a LiPo battery for the truck, 4 AA's for the transmitter, and a charger for the battery for the truck. So you're fully set to get this thing going. All you would need to do is charge that LiPo battery and throw that thing in some dirt. Keep in mind the charger that comes with this is a LiPo charger. You just need to plug it into a LiPo source. Similar as if you had a power adapter and you had to plug the power adapter into holes.
I need an outlet!
A what?
Holes! I need holes!
Gives you a brief synopsis of Bari's story and how he came into Monster Jam, how he started off in RC, and then became the Monster Jam driver you see today. We'll go through some of the differences, but this truck is going to come in very close to what we've seen on the Megalodon. A lot of the updated parts that we saw on that are on this truck. I believe the cage is going to be the only thing that we're going to notice that's different between the two, but for the links, the motor, the 2-in-1 ESC and receiver, all of that's going to be the same. I want to see how they pulled off this body, and that's going to be the big thing for me to check out on this truck. But let's go ahead and get the Zombie out of the box and see what it's all about. If that's not scary enough, you tell me, guys. So I'm not going to hold you up. We're going to zoom through this really quick because, as I mentioned, I've done this twice already. And a lot of this is going to be duplicate information based on the other 2 releases that I have. So first off, this is going to be the USB charger you're going to get to charge the LiPo battery. Comes with the USB cable, USB-C, and then you get the adapter that's going to plug in. And this is going to be for your IC2 battery to plug right into it. They're going to give you a connector guide, QR code to save 15% on Spectrum Electronics, quick start guide, the 4 AA's for the transmitter, aluminum parts, and the full-on manual. This thing's insane. Give it a read when you get a chance. Losi especially, I wish they would provide some better tools for it. What we get is the SLT2 controller, tried and true, foam wheel, very linear throttle, your steering dual rate, your steering trim, your status LED, your power switch, steering reverse switch, and your 50, 75, and 100 throttle limit. I will say, guys, I do wish at some point, and maybe they do this for the next truck, they start to push some of the technology that we're seeing on the full-size LMT down to the mini. And what I mean by that is those 3 stunt tricks settings. Let's see a little bit of that in the mini LMT, guys. That would be very cool, especially with this one. I would have liked to have seen that. But let's move on to the truck. But here we are, guys, the mini Zombie. This thing looks ridiculous. Just so that you understand how the body is all put together, let's get this thing off. Twist knobs in the front, in the rear, and on each side that you're going to have to turn to a specific position to get the body off. It's a little bit different than what we saw on the Son of a Digger. Very similar to what we saw on the Megalodon. The only difference is that the Megalodon's cage is going to be different than what we see on the zombie. And here we are with the body, guys. This thing comes in multiple pieces. I saw on Willis Hobbies website, they are selling the body by itself. It comes disassembled. You'll have to put it together. This is what it's going to look like underneath. Twist knobs that I told you before. The cage setup, and it feels secure, guys. This body feels really secure. I'm going to bring out the Megalodon so you guys can see the Megalodon body too. Just to give you an idea of the Megalodon cage, that's what that looks like underneath. We'll try to see if we can mount it directly onto the chassis. And the Megalodon body fits perfectly on this chassis. I'm gonna do the vice versa and give you guys the zombie body on the Megalodon chassis. Zombie body on the Megalodon chassis, you guys can see it tucks right up underneath the chassis, seeing that in the front. Wheelie bar does protrude off enough in the rear. If you have a Megalodon, you can definitely put the zombie body on it. Just proof in the pudding right here. Give you guys a little bit of that action. Doesn't interrupt anything whatsoever. Now for you guys that own the first edition, which is the Son of a Digger and the Grave Digger, now those you are gonna have a little bit of a challenge. I believe the brackets and everything is there. It's just how it hinges. You'll have to take some stuff off to get it on. What I wanna do next is get the battery charged up for this truck, get it in some dirt, let you guys see how it performs. If you want to know anything more about this, the motor, the ESC, the battery, go back and watch the Megalodon video. It has everything else that you need to know. A lot of this is exactly the same that we're going to see from the Megalodon. Here we are, guys, with the zombie out. 50%. The zombie out. 75, you get a little bit more gusto. But what you guys came to see was 100% throttle. Yes. So one last thing to show you before we wrap up the video. I just wanted to come out and show you really quick that we did have a casualty to the zombie. I've never had this on any of my mini LMTs, but we busted a shock. Yeah, completely. I do have the aluminum shocks that I was going to use on the Son of a Digger that I bought a long time ago, but I think I'm going to put them on this since this one already has the busted shock. The Son of a Digger has no issues going on with it at this point, so let's put it on the one that has the injury. Outside of that, this truck held up well. Let's go back to the running part of the video and close this video out. Great addition to the mini LMT family. Totally love this truck, guys. It's the one that I always wanted, was the zombie, and I got it. But we're gonna wrap it up here. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram for our latest posts of the channel. This is Ready Set RC. Signing out. Thanks again, guys.